Welcome to the Charlton Athletic video review of the 96-97 campaign. Over the next action-packed 2 hours, you'll thrill to the highlights and be moved by the lowlights as we plunder the Addicts archives to bring you the full story of Charlton's season. Plus, once again, we're running our now traditional Charlton trivia quiz with 5 Reds riddles for you to unravel. Just send your answers on a postcard to Charlton Quiz, care of Steve Dixon, The Valley, Floyd Road, Charlton SE7, to reach us by the end of January 1998. The first correct entry picked out of the hat will win a copy of next year's Charlton Highlights video. With the club hoping to build on last season's promising campaign, the closed season had seen the side bolstered by the signing of Irish midfielder Brendan O'Connell from Barnsley and popular defender Anthony Barnes, returning to the Valley after 4 years at Chelsea. Sadly, the campaign failed to get off on the right note as Charlton played away to Huddersfield on the 17th of August. Darren Bullock opened the scoring as he headed home Makel's cross after 15 minutes. 5 minutes from time, Huddersfield new boy Andy Morrison wrapped up the points for the home side as he headed past the far post. The final score, Huddersfield Town 2, Charlton Athletic 0. The Addicts' first home match of the season was against West Bromwich Albion on the 24th of August. Our commentator is John Fuller.
Sneakers is back in, he's just clipped away by Rufus. Still in trouble though, Charlton's going to nip in the back of the goal, it does! Ball was fouled to be clear, it was Snickers again who was the troublemaker. Rufus tried twice to slide in with the ball and once he had it on the edge of his foot to clear it away. But he didn't make it, the ball fell for Taylor. And with Salmon down on the deck trying to save the first one, Bob Taylor came in, just flicked the ball into the top corner. West Brom once again, everybody back bar Hunts. In comes the corner, it's headed there, it's a great save. In comes the shot again, driven over the top. Lee burnt the flick on, didn't quite get there, but it's thrown to Jones. Jones has found Newton. Newton's rode past the defender. Cross comes in, still there, it's White. Leeburn! Leeburn has made it! The pressure has told. 26 minutes into the second half, and the pressure has finally got there. The ball was played in first of all to Leeburn, but it didn't quite make him. It fell from Jones to Newton. The cross came in. White was there first, it didn't get to him. And Lee Byrne's diving header went through the legs, I think, of Nigel Spink. And one can only say, which is a well-deserved equaliser for Charlton. Nice turn by Leeburn. Robinson has been in all of it this afternoon. It's laid on to Newton. Newton right foot shot. Oh, just past the post.
The final score, Charlton Athletic 1, West Bromwich Albion 1. Worryingly, the Addicts were at the bottom of the Division 1 table as they went into their next game away to newly relegated Man City. Charlton took the lead after 27 minutes thanks to a Sean Newton effort. City controversially levelled the score 7 minutes from time when Paul Dickoff crumpled under a challenge from Newton. Despite Charlton's protests, referee Trevor West awarded the penalty, with German ace Uwe Rosler stepping up to take the kick from the spot. Mike Salmon could do nothing to keep the ball out, and the travelling Addicts could feel a much-needed 3 points slipping from their grasp. Worse was to come, however, when City were awarded a free kick just outside the area 3 minutes from time. Craney's shot sailed into the back of the Charlton net, leaving the beleaguered visitors gasping in disbelief at their dismal luck. The full-time score, Manchester City 2, Charlton Athletic 1. Charlton's next match was an evening game at Molineux, with Wolves the opponents in front of the Sky Sports cameras.
Cross from Richards this time. Now can Roberts benefit? A great chance here. It's pushed out. Chance for Corica going in. Corica goes down and the referee gives the penalty.
Yes, the first feeling was it was a penalty. He got the tackle from behind, but we saw what happened there when Wolves got the cross in. Richards hits a long ball in diagonally. Ewan Roberts gets a good header, and I think is it Thompson that's followed up there, and then we see Corica. It's difficult to say from this angle actually whether it was a penalty, but those challenges are always difficult for referees to assess when they're behind the play.
Andy Thompson is Wolves' penalty king. 5 of his 6 goals came from the spot last year, and he's got another one this season. Huge relief for Wolves because the goal has come right against the run of play.
The match ended Wolves 1, Charlton Athletic 0. With still only 1 point to their name, the Addicts' next outing was at home to Southend on the 10th of September.
Once again, Charlton can come forward now through Newton. Barnes. William pushing it wide. Jones. It's a good shot. Great goal! Great goal! Number 3, Jamie Stewart. Found some space. A good 25 yards away from goal, well outside the 18-yard box. Just found himself some space. Let's have a drive. Keeper was on the 6-yard line, and the ball was in the top of the right-hand corner. Paul Sampson never had much of a chance to get up. I don't think his height's going to trouble Phil Chappell. There's Allen again. 1-on-2, wins it back to Leeburn. Leeburn's got Newton to the far side. Here's Newton, he's in the area. Right foot drive. Oh, goes towards the front of the goal. There's Allen once again trying to turn, gets a shot. Oh, it's the post! And there, number 11, Paul Mortimer. Scores the second. I think Bradley Allen would like to have seen it go in for his own. Southend still looking, anything can happen. To score one and get back up there. Barnes, cross wide, and find Brown, and a left foot volley from Steve Brown just outside the box, and the crowd giving its approval with the oar and the roar.
The score at the final whistle, Charlton Athletic 2, Southend United 0. The following Saturday was another home game with Reading the visitors.
One again by Mortimer. Robinson, right foot drive, good drive. Just touched the ball round Brown. Sort of an opening space, good right foot shot. And Mikhailov down nice and safely to his near post. So the opening 5 minutes going Charlton's way. Quinn wins that one over Balmer. Charlton got a chance to rebuild again. Allen just anticipating the ball coming off Jones. Finds Barnes. Here's Mortimer, trying to create a little bit through the middle. Size just trying to keep hold of the ball. It's a nice ball from Leeburn to Moore. Mortimer does well. Gets inside. Leeburn's inside. Brown can have a left foot drive. It's there! What a great shot! Left foot drive. Carl Leeburn on 5.5 minutes. Opens it up. The ball just flicked inside. Leeburn battling along with Brown, and left foot just blasted into the top of the goal. In comes the corner. It's not long, can be cleared, and it is. With a late tackle they're claiming for, and it's Allen. He's got 3 men on him though. Does well. Finds O'Connell. O'Connell's quickly closed down by Gilks. Barnes. And Charlton have a chance just to slow Reading down and maybe try and get something going. In comes the cross from Barnes. Leeburn's there, a great save! The cross coming in from Barnes. Leeburn looking for his second. And a great save. Probably Mikhailov having a moan at his defence for not being wide enough. He had plenty of time to clear it. Bradley Allen just closed him down and stood there, and I think he was just waiting to see what he was going to do. But Newton's won it back. The cross can still come in, and it does. Just pulled back to Allen. First time shot, great save. Good save once again from Mikhailov.
The final score, Charlton Athletic 1, Reading 0. John Fuller discussed the win with Bradley Allen.
Nice to see you gelling now back up front with Cole Lieber. Must have been difficult coming in the end of last season, but now you've had all the training and get ready for this season.
Yes, that's right. I felt last season I didn't play that well myself, and a lot of the young players were very tired after a long, hard effort that they had to get the team into the playoffs. But we all worked pretty hard in pre-season, and it's nice to be playing up front with Cole at the moment, because he really looks as if he's up for it and he's putting himself about.
The 3 opening games away from home, Huddersfield, Man City and Wolves, were not the best of times for us though.
Tough fixtures for anybody in this league, and it happened to fall upon us to have those first time around. But those are now behind us. We've got 2 victories, and hopefully we can build on that.
Tuesday night had a fine game, and the shot which brought on the second goal, I bet you thought that was going in for the first one.
Yes, the goalie see it rather late and tipped it onto the post, and Paul Morton was on hand to put it in. But it was nice to have a full game and to be on the winning side.
Manager Alan Kirbishley also shared his thoughts on the match.
2 home games, 2 victories. Nice to get them under the belt.
Yeah, and I think we deserve both of them as well. Coming into the 2 games, we hadn't won, and we played ever so well home to West Brom. And I think we deserved all 3 points. Played ever so well at Man City, as everyone knows, and we got great press, but we got no points. Done okay for half a game up at Wolves, and didn't get anything. So we needed to bounce back, and 2 home games, and 2 games really that we expected to win, and we went out and won them. Perhaps should have won them a little bit more convincingly, but obviously we're pleased, and it's got our season off.
Southend on Tuesday night, the first half must have been very pleasing.
Yeah, but the same old story again. We create chance after chance. I think so far this season we've lost count how many chances we've made, and how many times the keeper's made saves. But to be honest, if I want to make it that if a keeper comes to our place, he's got to make saves, and so that we've got a little bit of a situation here where we're hard to beat, and if we carry on playing like we have done, I think we will be hard to beat here.
Next on the Charlton agenda was Coca-Cola Cup action at home to Burnley in the second round.
Newton pushing in, speed going past 2 Burnley players. Winstanley's the man with him, and Winstanley gets a good tackle in and keeps the ball in. And Charlton win it back. Here comes the cross. Leeburn's there, and it's going to go in. It is! Cole Leeburn on 4 minutes has scored. It was Sean Newton first of all who made it coming down the line, and the corner coming straight across, and Leeburn was there and just pushed it wide of Marlon Beresford. And Bradley Allen's come wide and done well, trying to get the cross in, doesn't quite make it. Matthews clears. Only 1 forward for Burnley, and that's Nogan. Here he is. Barnes is moving forward, looking forward on the far side. This is Ayres, great goal! First time shot from David Ayres. And the reply from Burnley within a minute. Leeburn chests it down to Robinson. Right foot drive coming up, he does. It's gone in! Under the keeper. I think one could see the right foot drive was coming. Laid off by Cole Leeburn. And the shot coming in between 2 players. And Marlon Beresford just letting the ball go underneath his body, a little bit slow down. And they're back at the far end again with Allen. Here's Leeburn, left foot. And this time Beresford was down and did well. Referee played on wisely. Lovely 1-2. Harrison's inside, a little bit too far I think. Keeper's done well, and he should have scored again. Short corner taken this time.
Robinson cuts him inside. Good cross. In goes the goal. It's there! Bradley Allen has scored the goal he's been trying for all the season. He's been so close. And there he goes, scores the goal. Short corner between John Robinson and Stuart Balmer. Robinson laying it back to Balmer. Balmer driving it across. And there's Bradley Allen with 1 minute to go of the first half. Scores his goal. And it's Charlton 3, Burnley 1. Flicked on by Leeburn. Allen just trying to get round the back. Robinson's in there. The drive is there. Early on. Just 3 minutes have gone past the second half and Charlton extend their lead to 4-1. John Robinson, the man who created so much problems in the first half, has now created more problems for Burnley in the second.
The full-time score, Charlton Athletic 4, Burnley 1. Back with the league, Charlton's next game was a Sky TV match, away to Ipswich.
Ipswich being pushed further back into their own half, and they've given that away to Barnes. He's got a free cross, brings it in. Allen's there, that's 1-0. Lovely goal from Bradley Allen, left unmarked. And a pinpoint cross from Anthony Barnes. You see, and it comes, Allen's on his own, free head, and makes no mistake. It's a well-deserved goal for Charlton. They've had most of this first half. In the 34th minute, they take the lead. It's put through. He's on his own, Thompson, one-on-one. He's been brought down. It's just outside the box. Jamie Stewart looking a bit anxious. There it is, just outside. Stewart brings down Thompson. This could be worrying times for Charlton. It was a one-on-one. He was going for goal. The referee's calling him over. Charlton players coming over to try and reassure the situation. But I think it was a one-on-one, and there's only one way for that. Yes, the referee's given a red card. Charlton 5 men in the wall, lining it up. Ipswich just seeing where they're going to go. Steve Sedgley's there with a free kick. Likes to strike at goal. And it comes, top corner. What a lovely goal. One step, just hit the ball. And it beats Salmon to Salmon's top left-hand corner. Ipswich once again coming forward. Charlton haven't been in it much in the second half. Pushed through. Matthews there, he's got to get the keeper, he goes round Salmon, could this be two? Yes it is. Ipswich, well, I say, have deserved the goals in the second half. Charlton's injuries not been helping them. Here's Matthew, lovely ball to split the defence, goes round the keeper, and just the inside of the foot, puts it in the back of the net.
The score at the end of the match, Ipswich Town 2, Charlton Athletic 1. The following Tuesday, the Addicts were away to Burnley for a second-leg Coca-Cola Cup game. Charlton effectively killed off the tie with an early goal from Bradley Allen, his third in successive games. The home side pulled a goal back on the stroke of half-time, but Charlton's decisive victory in the home leg had left the Clarets with the proverbial mountain to climb. In the dying seconds, David White broke clear of the Burnley defence to slot in the winning goal. On the night, it ended 2-1 with an emphatic aggregate score of 6-2 to the Addicts. Having been awarded the dream draw of a home tie against Liverpool in the next round, Charlton's next league match was at home to Oldham on the 28th of September.
Cleared long. as Balmer heads it back towards the Oldham goal. Lee Byrne just holding back, wins the ball. Newton lays it off to Kinsella. Kinsella tries to drive, hits the post. Otto's first touch, off the line. Chapel wins this one, but his clearance isn't very good. And there, Kinsella finds Otto. Otto breaking down the Charlton left. Ullikson's gone with him. He goes past Ulliksson. He's got to go past Fleming as well. Gets the cross in. It's White, chests it down. It's inside. He's there. White has scored. The cross coming from Otto. White took it on his chest. He was nearly robbed of it, but he just got a right foot and flicked it into the corner. And the hard work for Oldham has gone. Salmon's kick, looking for White. He's going to find Robinson. Robinson, 3 men around him. They're going to Leeburn. Here's White again, inside to Kinsella, and it was just drifting away from him.
The final score, Charlton Athletic 1, Oldham Athletic 0, with the Addicks now beginning to claw their way up from the wrong end of the table. A week later, Charlton were down on the south coast, playing Terry Fenwick's Portsmouth.
Good turn from Durnin, the substitute, into the box. John Durnin onto his left foot. Durnin cracks it into the top of the net. Johnny Durnin. Well, we said he's the crowd's favourite when he came on. He certainly is now. John Durnin has broken the deadlock in the 79th minute of the match. And now coming forward is Stuart Balmer. Chips it wide for David White. White against Perrott. Good play from the Portsmouth defender. Durnin takes it wide. Picks out Sammy Igoe. Space now for Pompey. Not offside is Jimmy Carter. Chappell left him onside. Carter into the box. And Bradbury! Oh, great save, Bradbury again! And Lee Bradbury continues his scoring run.
The match ended Portsmouth 2, Charlton Athletic 0. There was more bad news for the Addicks the following Tuesday in the evening fixture at Sheffield United. The Blades took the lead on 52 minutes when Mark Patterson laid on the ball for Peter Cachuro to score. The former Dynamo Minsk player got his second of the evening 2 minutes later, after Dane Whitehouse's run sliced through the Charlton defence like a hot knife through butter. The Addicks' misery was completed in the dying seconds of the game, with Walker scoring from the rebound. The final score, Sheffield United 3, Charlton Athletic 0, with the Addicks now second from bottom. There was slightly better news for Charlton fans on the 19th of October, as the side entertained Bolton at the Valley.
Chappell stayed up. And just one person back for Bolton, just making sure they can escape if they need to. In comes the cross, low, towards Chappell, flicks it on, and it's straight at O'Connell, but he was already heading towards the goals, the ball went by him. Back to Otto once again, turns inside two players, pushes it wide, Robinson the cross, Charlton have got the players in the middle, Lee Burns up, saves wide, it's there! David White has scored! The cross coming into the far post. Ball pushed out to Otto. Otto's pushed it wide to John Robinson. Robinson crossed. Leeburn was the man nearer. And David White, back at his first full appearance here at the Valley, was at the far side and headed the ball home in 21 minutes. And Phillips loses out. And the cross still finding, or the clearance, another Bolton shirt. Bolton once again coming through. Johnson's got a lot of space on the far side. Stewart's trying to close him down. He's still with Johnson. Goes by, tries to pull it back. It's McGinley. Straight away, John McGinley, unmarked. And within 2 minutes, Bolton are level. Just on 30 minutes. 1-1. The goal is coming within a state of 2 minutes, and Charlton with a free kick. A good attacking position. John Robinson's coming across to take it. Chappell again has come forward. try and flick the back. In can it comes. Lieburn's on the far side. It's there! Phil Chappell. 3 Charlton players were running in towards the goal. No one picked him up. Phil Chappell just came in late and flicked it in. I think that's Chappell's first goal of the season. But the cross was whipped in across the box. 6-yard box. There was no one coming in with him. So free kick. Bolton put 2 in the wall. Robinson's going to take it. Right-footed, come round the wall, chips it in towards the back. Chappell's there once again. There's the goal! It's a goal, David White. The cross came in. Phil Chappell got up and headed it back, and David White headed it in. So the 2 goal scorers from early on, one heads it back in and makes it for the other. Big fellas are forward again. Chappell and Liebburn, this time aim for Liebburn on the far side. Liebburn gets there off the crossbar. Liebburn got up, beat Jerry Taggart in the air. Bolton just building outside the box at the moment. Frenson looking to get closer with the right foot shot if he can. And it's a bit of a dive. Oh. And another yellow card. I think Frenson will just get up. He wasn't really hurt there. I think Phil Chappell. Oh, yes, see it. The yellow cards against Phil Chappell. Well, I think that just goes to show, really. Chappell hadn't done. Both Chappell's free tackles were, I felt, fair. Fairclough. Fairclough once again. Bolton just going to build it up now, try and get into the box. They're going to have this spare position in midfield. And it's going to be a penalty. The referee will give anything at the moment, I'm sorry to say. That's a penalty. Tackled by Rufus on Nathan Blake. And this could change the whole aspect of the game here. That's a yellow card, another yellow card. 8 yellow cards now during the game. Farcical, really. There's going to be John McGinley against Mike Salmon. Bring Bolton back into the game, and they do. Send Salmon the wrong way. Nice turn by McGinley. Thompson, he's got some space. Left foot cuts the inside. Here's Blake. There's the equaliser. The ball cut back into the box. Blake, for probably the first time in the whole game, was left alone. And just like John McGinley's goal, open goal, couldn't miss, and drove it straight into the back of the net. So that's 3 each. We've got about 17 minutes to go of normal time of the game.
Afterwards, we chatted to Alan Kerbishley.
11 games gone for Charlton, approximately a quarter of the way through. Do you think teams can have a false position at this stage, or do you think you're just generally unlucky?
I think in our case we are. I think that we've certainly only let ourselves down twice in the 11 games, and that's away to Sheffield United in midweek, where we deserve nothing, and in the first game of the season at Huddersfield. The other games, we've all been there with a chance of winning them. We should have won at Man City, should have won at Portsmouth, and our own form, we've won 3 out of 5 and drawn the other 2, and we had, obviously today, and the other home game, we had a chance of winning that. So we're playing okay, and I think if you talk to most managers who have seen us, you know, it won't be a surprise if we start putting a run together, but we've got to put a run together.
The Addicts' next match was a thrilling Coca-Cola Cup tie at the Valley, with the mighty Liverpool the visitors to South East London. Our coverage comes from ITV Sports.
Thomas to Barnes, now Björneby. McManaman. McAteer is forward to Scales' right. Barnes. It's opened up for him a little bit. Ricky Otto just managed to stretch out a foot, dispossess John Barnes. Just for a second, the Red Sea parted in front of Barnes, and he was accelerating into the open space, thinking about a shot. Otto had other ideas. Leeburn with a header on. White is there ahead of James, and Bab on the line, can't keep it out. Charlton Athletic have taken the lead. It's David White. Two goals on his recall to the side against Bolton Wanderers, the First Division leaders on Saturday, and now a goal against Liverpool. Inside of 17 minutes. Scales is headed back past, didn't get there. James didn't get there. Bab couldn't get there, and White has opened the scoring for Charlton.
Did ask Roy Evans yesterday whether he had any thoughts of maybe arresting a couple of players for this competition. None whatsoever. Consider this game every bit as important as any other Liverpool have played this season. Barnes finding Berger. He's got away from Brown. It's Patrick Berger. It's come for Fowler, and it's 1-1. Liverpool have equalised within 4 minutes. Robbie Fowler fed by Patrick Berger. John Barnes, the orchestrator. That's a beautifully weighted pass. Berger made it his, got away from Steve Brown, and the deflection just carried it into the path of Fowler as much as anything. And his finish typically assured. This is White. Good challenge by Matteo. Robinson on. O'Connell has got beyond the Liverpool back line. John Barnes has recovered well. And even on the edge of his own 6-yard box, Barnes, well, he's given it straight to Otto. He's got another chance. Barnes holds his hand up. He just wouldn't move it into the crowd. It's not in the nature of John Barnes to do that. He's probably wishing now he had it done. Tried to pass it away from that perilous position, and Ricky Otto got not one chance, but two on his left foot. Well won by O'Connell. Robinson. It's nice. Otto. Three waiting for a cross. It's a good one too. Bab away as far as Robinson. Matteo clear. Robinson again. Barnes eventually. What a dangerous cross that was, though. McManaman. It's broken for Barnes, and now McManaman. Beaten away by Salmon. Powerful snapshot from Steve McManaman. Sorted out by Thomas. McAteer for Liverpool. 4 in the break. Fowler's pulled into space on the left-hand side. McManaman down the centre. Berger's up there too. This is McAteer. Oof. Blinding shot across Mike Salmon. He just managed to beat it away. We're approaching the last 15 minutes. Team 4 points off the bottom of the First Division. Still proving a match for the team 4 points off the top of the Premiership. There's many anxious faces on the Liverpool bench as there are on the home teams. Otto will take the corner. Here comes Leeburn! And let's say David James was perfectly placed. There's a thumping header though from Carl Leeburn. James didn't have the move. McManaman always seems to have boundless energy. Hasn't missed a Liverpool game for more than 2 years now. It's 100 consecutive appearances for Liverpool number 7 and 9. Thomas to Berger.
Thomas left it, McManaman couldn't finish. Fowler might. Salmon sees to it that he doesn't.
Looks good kill.
Leeburn to Otto. Oh, James has lost it. This is Lisby. Leeburn, blocked by Scales. Newton! Oh, just wide. Well, the Charlton Athletic finish up with nothing more from the evening but a replay at Anfield. That is the moment that they will look back on. 3 minutes left to play, and Sean Newton just unable to smuggle the ball past Scales and in. It's a corner. James saved from real embarrassment. Who will go back to Anfield for a replay with one of the poorest away records in the Football League. But Alan Kirby's team have produced enough tonight to feel that they still have some kind of a chance of providing the upset they so nearly provided tonight. 1-1 in the end.
Things continued to go Charlton's way the following Saturday as the side hosted Dennis Smith's Oxford United. The Addicts' rising star, Mark Kinsella, capped a fine display by scoring his first ever goal for Charlton 28 minutes into the match. Two minutes later, Carl Leeburn also found the back of the net to bring the scoreline to 2-0. Midway through the second half, the Addicts came close to adding to their tally after an error from Oxford keeper Phil Whitehead. Tricky Ricky Otto also came close to scoring, only to see his effort well saved by Whitehead. The final score, Charlton Athletic 2, Oxford United 0. It was back down to earth with a bump the following Tuesday as the side played away to Tranmere Rovers. Playoff chasing Rovers killed off Charlton's hopes in the first half, with Ian Moore first on the score sheet. The match ended 4-0 to Tranmere, another joyless journey for Alan Kirbishley's men. With league points now desperately needed, on the 2nd of November, Charlton were at Carrow Road to take on Norwich. With 19 minutes of the second half played, Bradley Allen headed home perfectly from Sean Newton's cross to put the Addicts 1-0 up. Charlton failed to hang on to their lead for long as Mike Milligan equalised with a firmly struck shot from the edge of the area. With 8 minutes remaining, the City defence was unable to clear John Robinson's free kick, with the ball falling for Mark Kinsella to score a 1-0 winner. The game ended 2-1 to the visitors, Charlton's first away win of the campaign. Now fourth from bottom with just 17 points, Charlton's next outing was at Anfield for a daunting Coca-Cola Cup replay with Liverpool.
Ball bounces, it's awkward, it's Fowler, right foot, good save from Salmon. Really, Fowler should have done better than that. I think he should have put the ball into the back of the net. Fine save, though, by the Charlton keeper. See how the cross comes in, it just dips in front of the central defender, and he is instantly on it, Fowler, but Salmon was down there. That's a fine save. Gives Liverpool their corner. Just keeping up this relentless pressure they've been doing. Two tall fellas have come forward, Wrights at the back.
Chipped in. There's Wright, and it's in. That's the first goal. Blind above two defenders there, Mark Wright. Great header. Salmon just about got a hand to it. Liverpool coming forward. There's McManaman making some space on the Liverpool left. In comes the cross once again. It's there. Oh, Rufus should have cleared. He hasn't. And it's just drifted into the side of the net. Jamie Redknapp makes it 2. A soft goal really against Charlton. They're not going to be too pleased with that one. Otto taking a nice return, being pushed into the corner. Good cross, it's deep. It's just taking a deflection. Newton! What a fine goal, right foot volley. Straight past the keeper. I don't think any keeper would have saved that one. What a great right foot volley. Otto did well bringing the ball to the touchline. He's just caught the top of someone's head then. It is the right foot volley. Not too sure if it was a Charlton head or a Liverpool head that's flicked it on. We'll have another look at it. Looked like it was a Liverpool defender, and there's the right foot volley. That's a fine goal from Sean Newton. It's nearly a good tackle, but it's just left adrift, and it's caught the outside of Fowler's foot, and it's just crept into the right-hand corner of Mick Salmon's goal. And Salmon can look displeased with that. Liverpool just biding their time like they have been most of the game, just playing the ball around the midfield, waiting for the opening. The ball comes wide. Look at two with the cross, and it gets Fowler's there, but he's marked. He's just drifting. Oh, it's gone in again.
The game finished Liverpool 4, Charlton Athletic 1, proving that the golden rule for underdogs is to finish the opponents off first time round. Back with the bread and butter of the league on the 16th of November, Charlton were at QPR with newly signed fullback Gary Poole making his debut for the Addicts.
Thank you very much indeed. Richard Rufus saying he went for the ball, quickly taken free kick. Trevor Sinclair now, steaming through on goal. He could go all the way here. Oh, that's magnificent. Trevor Sinclair. 1-0, Queen's Park Rangers, and that is magnificent. Latest scores: Everton 1, Southampton 0, Aston Villa 1, Leicester 0 in the Premier League. Gary Poole shot. Oh, Gary Poole! Charlton equalise with a wonderful strike. Out of nothing, Gary Poole, debut goal. What a goal! Allen, Kinsella, Sean Newton. Here's Brendan O'Connell now. O'Connell playing it forward towards Newton. Newton may have beaten Impey. Can he get it across? He can! Allen! Well, says it all really, doesn't it? Bradley Allen has stunned Queen's Park Rangers.
The full-time score, Queen's Park Rangers 1, Charlton Athletic 2. The following Wednesday, new boy Gary Poole had the chance to put one over on his old Birmingham teammates as the Blues visited the Valley for an evening game.
It's a good ball, back inside, Mortimer's onside, left foot across. It's a good turn once again on the Birmingham captain. He's trying to get inside his leg. He's onside. It's on the wrong foot, but he's got it in there. He's got it in the goal. I said it was on his wrong foot. Leeburn. O'Connell. Break down the Charlton right. Nice turn from Paul. Finds his opposite fullback, Barnes. Barnes gets the cross in. Straight to a Birmingham head. And there's two of them went for it, both missed it. O'Connell's got a chance to bring it back. Open goal, yes, it's there! And an open goal. It went past Cole Leeburn, and Bradley Allen just flicked it on. 44th minute. In a corner for Charlton on the far side. Leeburn's up. Crossbar, unlucky. Leeburn's still there. O'Connell's touched his foot and goes to the far side.
Charlton to get us away at the start of the second half. Up and down real first half. Straight away, O'Connell's in there. Trying to break through, he's there, great shot, great goal! Instant! The ball just broke for Brendan O'Connell. He beat off one tackle, went in between two players, and within seconds of the start of the second half, Brendan O'Connell, and he's laughing all over his face, has put Charlton 2-1 ahead.
The match ended 2-1 to Charlton to leave the Addicks 15th in the table with 23 points from 16 games. Charlton fared less well the following Saturday as they hosted struggling Bradford.
Robinson loses out to Sass. O'Connell rides the well, and battles with Duxbury. He gives chance for the Charlton players to come back and win it. Here's Allen, flicks it lovely into the place of John Robinson. Shot from Robinson, good save. Cowans, Steiner, Charlton win it back. Kinsella was a bit slow, and here's Steiner, he's inside, he's just getting inside, going to get one in, he's there! At his third attempt, Peter Steiner has scored, and it's that ball through the middle that's caught the Charlton back four out of place, just cutting between the two central defenders there. Here's O'Connell, he's got Dwyer with him. Wrong side for a cross, but Paul can get it in. Just trying to chip it in towards Allen. Allen picks it down, turns. No one's there to take the cross. Kinsella's got some space. Keeper saved it. Open goal. The ball bounced lucky for Kinsella. Stella. It's been left open to Waddle. Waddle looking for the chip, and it's in. It's a goal. Waddle has made it 2-0. Indecisiveness in the defence of Charlton there.
The full-time score, Charlton Athletic 0, Bradford City 2. For those fans who'd been hoping that Charlton's season had turned a corner in recent weeks, there was yet more bad news on the 26th of November as the side played Grimsby at the Valley.
Here's White with a shot, and they pushed wide by the keeper. The danger's still with Grimsby. It's Oster, just goes past one, tucks it inside, straight away, there's the first one. Clive Mendonca, the leading goal scorer for Grimsby, makes it 1-0. The early 5 minutes must have been given a little bit of a heart failure, but they've settled down a little bit now, Grimsby Town. I think the worries have gone the other way. Kirbysley must be thinking what his side has to do, letting in these silly goals. But poor marking. Let's not take it away from Mendonca. He took the goal well. Leeburn's the only man in the middle. Cleared by Gallimore. Here's White. Flicks it once inside. Here comes the strike again, and it's there! There's the equaliser. David White. Put the ball in first of all. It was cleared back out. Well, the defence fell right to White's right foot and drove it top corner. Here's Wright. It's Robinson against Roger, and he was tripped, but he never had control of the ball. It was the foot that took him. Offside again from Mendonca, and he's onside. Mendonca against the keeper for Charlton, and he scores. And it's gone from one end to the other. And taken quickly with Paul. Kinsella, will he drive one in the right? He does, cleared off the line. Just over 20 minutes into the second half. Flicked on. Is Livingston looking for overhead kick, and he gets one, and it's in the back of the net.
The score at full time, Charlton Athletic 1, Grimsby Town 3. 4 days later, Charlton's league position received a much-needed boost as the side played away at Oxford United. After the break, the Oxford side seemed to crumble before Charlton's very eyes, with Anthony Barnes putting the visitors ahead with a crisp shot within 60 seconds of the restart. 4 minutes later, David White made it 2 for Charlton as he made the most of a crucial error by Oxford keeper Phil Whitehead. The match ended in a much-needed 2-0 victory for the Addicks, with the side now rising to 12th place in the table with 26 points. On the 4th of December, Charlton were in the Potteries to take a pot shot at Lou Macari's Stoke. The Addicks went behind in the 49th minute when Mike Salmon failed to get a grip on Mark Steen's blistering shot to allow Mike Sherrin to slot the ball home. The final score, Stoke City 1, Charlton Athletic 0. Back in the Valley, the 7th of December saw Charlton playing at home to Swindon Town.
Charlton just trying to land a decent free kick into this box at the moment. Just the right time to go in 1 up. Here it goes. Shot coming in straight at the wall. Newton can chip it in. Up goes Chappell. Is that man again? Can Whitey keep it in? He bounces to the crossbar. And 2 great tackles from Kinsella. Makes room. O'Connell. Getting the ball over the top for White. Nearly made it. Still with Charlton. Here's Kinsella again. Leeburn. Can he do something now? Newton's on the far side. Too close. That's also been given away. Elkins has given it straight back to Charlton. Here's Newton once again. In comes across the far side. Leeburn's up. It's there! It's there! It was inside the post. You see from here, Digby pushed the ball onto the post on the side of the net. And Carl Leeburn scores. This time Swindon pushing a couple of players outside the box. Here comes the corner. Chappell's the man, heads it in. Yes, it's there! David White. Flicked in by Chappell. The Swindon defence stood still, just inside the 6-yard box. And David White flicked the right foot out, top of the corner.
The score at the final whistle, Charlton Athletic 2, Swindon Town 0. Next up on the Addicks agenda was a home match with Port Vale on the 14th of December.
Rufus has come forward as well, and it comes. It's there by Chappell! We said earlier the man likes to get forward and score some goals. Missed punch from the keeper. Muscle White came out to meet him, but Chappell got there first and just tucked it straight into the net. Sturgis, Lisby, Sturgis, cleared by Aspen. A bit too tight there for the youngsters. And it's a missed kick. Away comes the number 10, Naylor. Barnes is coming across to close him down, which he does well, and he gets it inside there. Number 10, Tony Naylor. Scored 30 goals since he's been with the side since 1994. Make things difficult for the sides. There's a bit of trouble here for Charlton. Difficulty there and a goal from Tony Naylor. That's his second. And another defensive error. He's really had a save to make. And then, on the other hand, he's got 2 goals in the back of his net. Another mistake there. Chappell's clearance hasn't got away. This time McCarthy's there. Naylor's in the middle. Here he is for a hat-trick, and there's his hat-trick. There's the hat-trick with the number 10, Tony Naylor.
The match ended Charlton Athletic 1, Port Vale 3. On the 21st of December, Charlton were at Selhurst Park in a South London grudge match with old rivals Crystal Palace. Palace scored a fortunate win 3 minutes from the end when Neil Shipley's shot squeezed under goalkeeper Mike Salmon into the net. The final score, Crystal Palace 1, Charlton Athletic 0. On Boxing Day, there was plenty of festive cheer in store for Charlton fans as the Addicks played away to relegation-haunted Southend. Charlton took command of the game from the word go, and only some brilliant work from Southend keeper Simon Royce kept Carl Leeburn off the scoresheet. The breakthrough came shortly before half-time when John Robinson's shot was blocked by Royce's legs, with Mark Kinsella scoring on the rebound. A Appropriately for a Yuletide fixture, Charlton's second goal came well and truly gift-wrapped when David White intercepted a cross intended for Keith Dublin and laid on the ball for John Robinson to score. The full-time score, Southend United 0, Charlton Athletic 2. 2 days later, Charlton were back at the Valley playing Wolverhampton Wanderers.
There's Brown. Steve Brown, good utility player for Charlton, but not at the side much this month. It's White looking to line himself up. He's got a second go at it though. He's going to give a go this time. Finds Newton with a bit of space. Lee Burn's in there at the back. Robinson, ball still in the air. Keeper's come out. It's a good punch. Robinson stayed down. He's offside at the moment as he finds a way out. Got his hands up in the air. Lee Burn putting the ball back in. David White inside the box. Lee Burn once again a shot and a great save from Mike Stow. Kinsella. And that ball this time finds Newton. Brown's gone away from him. And Charlton at the moment just jinking their way around the box, looking for a way in. Leeburn's on the far side. This is Leeburn at the back. Saves Robinson's got free header. Robinson. They cleared off the line. The Wolves defence was really looking for Cole Leeburn, but the ball went too far for him. And John Robinson, the free header. Here comes the corner. Past everybody. Kinsella chips it back in. Scott trying to head it on, but he doesn't. Charlton still got the ball. Great shot coming in. Another good shot from Mark Kinsella. Neither side really looking to make a mistake this late on in the game. Now, Thomas. Well played. So well played by Steve Brown, but I looked across towards the keeper and Mick Salmon's gone down. No one touched him, but he went down.
Desperate times now for the home side. 5 men in the box. Goodman's lined himself up in there as well. They've got 6 there now. And Goodman's free. Just behind. Osborne's there, right foot. Is he going to have a shot from here? He's got Dennison. He's got Atkins who can line him up as well. And Charlton pushing forward, so he stays onside. In comes the shot. Great save. Great save from Steve Brown. And it's still danger time for Charlton. Wolves have the corner.
The match ended goalless, with the Addicts now 16th in the table with 33 points from 25 games. On New Year's Day, the nation was shivering in the grip of a severe cold snap, with the majority of games frozen off. Luckily, sterling work by the Valley ground staff meant that the Addicts' home match with Ipswich went ahead. Guest commentator Dickie Ward braved the icy conditions to bring this report.
Well, the ball comes forward. And is that a penalty? It is. Danny Sonner gets a penalty there. Clumsy challenge from the Charlton defenders. No one really makes too many complaints about that. Fair decision. And he makes no mistake. And Ipswich take a 1-0 lead. Chappell has it. There's a nice ball through to Kinsella. Goes again wide. Robson scores. What a goal. What a well-played goal by Charlton there. Well, at last, Charlton play a lovely few balls in the middle there. Through to the middle. Leeburn holds it up, crosses it over. Ball's played wide. Robson, good, low, hard shot. No mistake made there. And deservedly so, Charlton equalise. Kinsella to Leeburn. Oh, what a shot from Kinsella.
The match ended in a hard-won 1-1 draw, with John Robinson, Brendan O'Connell and Steve Brown all suffering injuries during the game. After the match, we caught up with Mark Robson.
Mark, nice to score a goal.
Yes, obviously it's been a bad part of my game since I came to Charlton. I've not scored enough goals, so I've had a bit of a bad time this year with injury, and I've got on today and managed to get the equaliser.
It's really just a game of perseverance, wasn't it? Charlton never in it for a long while, but just kept plugging away, and in the end it came.
Yeah, I think we were very disappointing first half. We wasn't at the races, to be honest. I think we had a couple of penalty chances which the referee didn't give, and then he gave one to them, which was a bit aggrieved about. But I think second half, we certainly the last half an hour we had them pinned. I thought in their half, and they just broke away on us, every now and again. So, but I think overall we're happy with the draw.
Not the best preparation for the Newcastle game on Sunday.
No, but that'll be a completely different game. Obviously, it's a bit like our cup final, really, playing against one of the top teams in the country. So we're looking forward to it, and hopefully we can give them a good game.
Charlton's next game was a plum FA Cup third-round tie at home to Newcastle, with old boy Robert Lee revisiting his old stamping ground.
He's going to get another chance, and he's scuffed it in. So Rob Lee has come back. Kinsella, he can shoot from long range, he can! He's pulled a real rabbit out of the hat for Charlton Athletic. It's been a feature of his play since he was signed at the start of the season. He hasn't really got within range in this cup tie, but he did then, and he caught his lob out.
Well, he doesn't really get closed out quick enough from the back. I don't know whether it took a bit of deflection.
The match ended Charlton Athletic 1, Newcastle United 1. Having booked themselves a replay at St James's Park, Charlton's mission to improve their league standing continued with a visit to Reading on the 11th of January. The home side took the lead in the 26th minute as Martin Williams found the back of the Charlton net. Kevin Lisby levelled the scores midway through the second half with his first ever goal for Charlton. James Lambert reasserted Reading's advantage 6 minutes later, putting the Royals back in front with an unstoppable effort. The Addicts clawed their way back into the game 9 minutes from time when David White fleeced the ball from bungling Bulgarian Bobby Mikhailov. The full-time score, Reading 2, Charlton Athletic 2. The following Wednesday, Charlton faced the daunting task of playing away to Newcastle in the FA Cup replay, in front of the assembled hordes at St James's Park.
Managed to get his cross in. Rufus was there. Schindler can really hit the hook. Perfectly there. Oh, off the crossbar. Lee Clark arriving from that deeper position, firing his effort in. It's the on first time, Clark. Clark goes all the way. He scored. Lee Clark was not to be denied, and he's put Newcastle ahead. 32 minutes gone. Clark gets the breakthrough, which took some achieving. Beardsley's awareness was at the heart of it. Clark, yet another good run from midfield, tracked there by Jones. Henderson came out, and the ball just made its inevitable way into the back of the net. Brown is square again. He's already had one dig at goal from a free kick laid square. Robson. Oh, what a fine goal! Great equaliser by Mark Robson. Charlton fans absolutely jumping. That was a perfect strike. And what a game we've got on now. Dummy run there from Newton Robson. There was the gap. And Robson found it, no problem. On for Clark and Barton now. Barton fancies a run. Oh, what a great shot for Warren Bond. Now Ginola, so much more urgency about Newcastle's play now. Ginola getting a fair old run there into the path of Shearer. Good save, Betterson. You're poised to say 2-1 when this man gets the ball in these circumstances. Meanwhile, Shearer is poised for this one. You very well fancy it, but we'll really have to pull something out. It's another brilliant goal from Alan Shearer. He's the man again. There was only one thought on his mind, goal. You just cannot deny him, can you?
The final score, Newcastle United 2, Charlton Athletic 1, with the Addicks able to hold their heads high after a brave performance against the Premiership side. Sadly, the Addicks seem to be suffering from battle fatigue after their cup efforts as they hosted Stoke the following Saturday.
Early attack from Charlton is Robson. Pushes it inside. Kinsella likes the shot with the right foot, lines himself up and gets one in. It's nearly gone in. Just rolled off the keeper's arms. And now Steen's away against Chappell. He's got the legs with him. Going to go past Chappell. He's only got Sheron there. This is Sheron. The shot. It's a goal. That's the danger point, and that's where we said it was going to happen. They couldn't let them two forwards. Charlton restore it. Leeburn flicks it on. Newton just coming in. So Gergson cleared. Once again now, Stoke quickly away at this far end with Kavanagh. Here's Sheeran once again, he's onside. If it's me second, it is! They've just torn Charlton apart in the last 4 minutes. Kinsella, can he get the ball into the box? Robson. A lot of space for Barnes. Had to work hard to go and get it. Sheeran's come back to take the place of Forsyth. Wallace is there once again, but only as far as Barnes once again. Tees himself up for a right foot, and it's the back of the net! And that's what Charlton needed early. And in just 3 minutes of the second half, they've just brought themselves straight back in the game. Barnes had a load of time, teed himself up right foot, and a lovely right foot shot in the back of the net. It's pushed across to this right-hand side. Brown get the cross in, looking for Leeburn. There's Leeburn, chests it down. Didn't go where he wanted it to. And that Walter Brown's great shot.
The score at full-time, Charlton Athletic 1, Stoke City 2. On the 1st of February, Charlton were at rock-bottom Grimsby Town for a match that will be remembered for all the wrong reasons. Despite their early domination, Charlton went behind in the 24th minute when Mark Kinsella brought down Jack Lester in the area. Clive Mendonca took the kick from the spot, firing home for his 13th strike of the season. A minute later, the Addicks' woes were compounded when Richard Rufus was given his marching orders after a confrontation with the ref. Mark Kinsella was next to be shown the red card as he brought down Tommy Witherington on the stroke of half-time. Despite their numerical advantage, Grimsby still failed to control the game. However, 6 minutes after the break, Leicester wrapped up the points for the home side, coolly slotting home from near the penalty spot. The final score, Grimsby Town 2, Charlton Athletic 0. Charlton's next game was on a Friday evening at home to Tranmere Rovers.
Kinsella under pressure, does well to find Brown. Robson, Charlton just building up once again through the midfield. Good turn from Kinsella, finds himself some space, goes past another one, lining himself up once again as well for his shot. It's gone in! Slips under Eric Nixon. And once again, Mark Kinsella does the damage. He's scored a few goals like that this season. And there he is once again, rode off 2 tackles and drove the ball low. Left-footed away from the keeper. Leeburn's back in defence and there. And it's going to go in the back of the net. A deflection. A cruel goal. The ball was cleared by Leeburn. And it fell to number 6, Kenny Irons. Had a shot. Pedersen went to his right. The ball took a deflection off the Charlton defence and ended up in the left-hand corner. And now Charlton got a chance to break forward through Robson. It's Kinsella. Robinson's wide. Thomas has come across, trying to slow the flow down. Robinson's going to try and go around him, and he does. Turns him one way, then the other. Gets the cross in. Flicked on. It's in the back of the net. Cole Leeburn. John Robinson. He made the ball going down the right-hand side. Went in and out. Tony Thomas managed just to turn him, give him enough space to get the cross in. It wasn't a high one. It came in low across the box. And Cole Leeburn just chips it in. Finds Lee. Nice turn from Lee. Left foot drive. Great shot. Great save. Driven straight and hard. Cook. It's a bad cross by Cook. Just Leeburn up though for Charlton. And Nevin nearly giving it away, and he has to Kevin Lisby. Lisby goes between two players. Going to go on the keeper. Great save. They're going to get up. Penalty. The referee's given a penalty. And it's going to be a booking, maybe even a sending off for Pat Nevin. Lisby broke forwards, went past two players. The keeper came out, he pushed the ball past the keeper, he went to get up, and I think Nevin came in with a tackle. I think it's harsh really on Nevin. And Nixon trying to put Robson off. So Robson putting Nixon off. And in the back of the net, 3-1. And I think that really will sew it up now.
With cigar-puffing media mogul Michael Grade joining the board of directors, the next assignment for the Charlton squad was a tough home match with promotion hopefuls Barnsley.
It's Jones, lovely ball inside. Nicol with first goal, it's there! Nicol! Young Kevin Nichols scores the goal, his debut league game. Played once before, made a start for Charlton in Coca-Cola Cup, but that's his first league game, and what a start. Steve Jones pushed the ball through the defence's leg, and Nicol, he got around the back of there, Kevin Nichols, and drove it into the back of the net. Gave Watson no chance. Good turn. Still not cleared, but for Barnsley. Redfern can now. He's got three forward. Still going one side. Hendry going the other. This is Hendry. It's going to be one. Oh, it's a mix-up in the Charlton goal. Is it going to go in? It has. Lee trying to turn Moses. Balmer. Good ball forward. Lines of flag. Stay down. Here's Jones on the keeper. Taps it in. Just past the post. This bounces off the feet of both Steve Jones and Lee. Around the back, Newton keep it in, he does. Can he get the cross in? He does that as well, it's the far post, Jason Lee's there, it's off the post! Referee said yes, it's in! The linesman's flag has said yes! Well played Sean Newton on this side, kept the ball in, did well, kept the ball in, pulled it back, beat the defence, got the cross in. Jason Lee on the far side gets up on his second game for Charlton on loan, heads it past the keeper Watson. Watson did well, but the linesman was there, he saw the ball had gone over. Fans whistling away, but there's still a bit to go, and it comes once again. Looking for the far end for Shirtlift. It's there, it's to bounce in loose, it's cleared, the keeper's there. Referee's given it. They've said, Charlton's plotting, they're saying go and talk to the linesman. And there's a bit of a battle going on in the goal for something. Don't know what it is, but it's a similar goal to the other end. Charlton are claiming it didn't go over the line.
There's a bit of a melee going on. The referee's calling people together. Phil Chappell's talking to the linesman. What's the referee going to give? He's given a goal. It's 2-2. I can't tell you who scored it.
The full-time score, Charlton Athletic 2, Barnsley 2. The following Saturday saw a deluge of goals in SE7 as the Charlton side played at home to Norwich City.
Charlton down to 10 men. Stuart Balmer has gone for the foul on Eadie. If he had gone past Balmer, Eadie was just one-on-one, and that's what I think the referee was saying. We're at the other end. It wasn't quite as though the time Jones was going to be the man to get forward. There was going to be a couple of shirts. In comes the free kick. There's a goal. Number 7, Neil Adams. Charlton probably not composed themselves properly. Not got it together. And the free kick straight over the wall. Past Andy Pettersson's right hand. But they've got a free kick. Mr. Bradwood needs to get control of this game very quickly. Charlton have a free kick, similar to the position from earlier on. And it comes. There's a great goal! What a fine goal! Number 11, Mark Kinsella, right foot straight round the wall. And Brian Gunn was nearly there. A fine goal, and a fine reply from Charlton within a minute. Very similar to the other two, and very similar to the one that went in. This time they're closing down that near post wall. Kinsella and Robson having a chat. Here's Robson having a go. It's gone in, yes! It's gone through the legs of the wall. Exactly the same, except this time it went along the floor. Another free kick, and this time Mark Robson scores. But Brian Gunn can be very disappointed with his wall, his three-man wall. It went straight through the wall, and in the exact same position at which Mark Kinsella put the ball in. With the final attack of this half. Rocastle. To cut the ball back in. Crook, the captain, on the far side, but Johnson's going to fall for Eadie. Drive, left foot drive, top. Driven left foot straight past the keeper. Some space in the middle. Here's Jones. Good head on from Jones towards Keith Jones. Didn't make it though. And a good turn from Johnson. Johnson gets Eadie away. They've called for offside. It's not got it. Steve Brown stayed his ground. Just got a foot to it in time. And a good tackle. And the ref, a good tackle. They won the ball. That was a good tackle. They won the ball. I thought that was unfair. Ball played in from Eadie to Johnson, and Chappell went down, won the ball. Ball went off for a goal kick for a corner, so he'd never have kept with it. 18 minutes into the second half. Adams against Pedersen. Haven't seen many penalties here this season at Valley. And he comes and sends it the wrong way. And then Adams makes it 3-2. That's given away by Newton. Now Eadie, just one-on-one with Brown. Oddison's coming forward. Just goes round. Brown gets a shot in, and there's the goal. Fine goal by Darren Eadie. Nice turn from Robinson. In comes the cross. There's Jason Lee. There's the goal. Well, that will get things going at the end. So easy for Jason Lee. Robinson puts the cross in. No one marked him, and just headed straight past the keeper. So his second goal in 2 games. The crowd getting behind Charlton. Jones. 3 men in the middle. Can Newton get the cross in? Turns inside Rocastle. He does. There's Leeburn. It's there. It's 4-4. Well. Carl Leeburn has scored a goal which has made this 4-4.
What an afternoon of goals. Once again, the Norwich defence just left the tall man to head it home. Jason Lee headed the one before, and within 2 minutes, Cole Leaburn has made it 4-4.
Afterwards, we spoke to goal hero Mark Kinsella.
Mark, making a bit of a habit of these long shots and free kicks at the moment?
Yeah, it's nice when they hit the net. We've been working on it. Myself and Matt Robson who got the second Friday, and it's come off, and I think we deserved the 4-4 at the end of the night.
The change of the midfield this season with yourself, Mark Robson and Brendan O'Connell coming through, there's been lots of attacks through the midfield, and as you said, you've benefited from it.
Yeah, I mean today's were from set pieces, but I mean you got Brendan and Paul Mortimer injured and suspended, but once they come in, there's battles for midfield places, and they all got to do well. And at the moment, we keep going forward, we keep getting chances, and we just got to keep doing it till the end of the season.
Not been scoring many goals this season, and yet in 2 weeks we come away with 6.
Yeah, I mean it's good for the crowd, I suppose, but I didn't think we deserved to be 4-2 down at the end of the day. It was silly mistakes and then a penalty given against us, but we battled back, showed a bit of character, and got back to 4-4.
Today's team was totally different. Steve Jones up front and Jason Lee, and yourself back in after a couple of weeks suspension. Must have been a bit difficult early on.
Yeah, I mean Norwich are a good footballing side, and we knew what to expect from them. And they had a few players missing and suspended, and we didn't know what they were going to do. But with Crook at the back, he just comes out, passes the ball, and gives you a lot of problems. And I thought we defended, considerably well under the conditions.
With a playoff place seeming ever more remote, the next stop for the Charlton team bus was the county ground, home to Swindon Town. Despite a string of chances, the Addicts failed to find the back of the net, and the match was settled in the 69th minute by a Wayne Allison goal. The game finished 1-0 to Swindon, leaving the Addicts 6th from bottom with just 40 points from 33 matches. 3 days later, QPR were the visitors to the Valley, with Stuart Houston's side desperately seeking a playoff place in the closely fought upper reaches of the table.
Chip forward by Rennie. Spencer. Back to Spencer from Sinclair. He's got 2 men in the middle, gets the cross in. There's Dickio, side-footed and in! Back foot side, Daniel Dickio. A good move there. Number 7, John Spencer. Set it all up, and now here's Charlton on the counter with Lee. Gets the cross in. It's Robinson, Leaburn, yes, Leaburn instantly equalises. Well, 30 seconds of sheer action. Queen's Park Rangers just sitting back on their laurels a little bit. And the ball bouncing down to Jason Lee, who drove it in. Brendan O'Connell, the Charlton captain, was in there, and then Cole Leaburn just slid the ball in. And within 30 seconds, we go from 0-1 to 1-0. And he comes, far side, Lee's at the back, heads it forward, wins it. Cleared away by Peacock. Only as far as Robinson though. This time Robinson goes wide of Sinclair, trying to get the cross in. And he does on the far side. Brown's still there. Balmer on the far side. It's a goal! On the volley! By number 6, Stuart Balmer. Cross on the far side by John Robinson. And Stuart Balmer, who come forward. Brown was up, but it fell to the foot of Stuart Balmer, and it crept inside Jurgen Summers' left-hand post.
Final score, Charlton Athletic 2, QPR 1. The 8th of March saw the sweetest of victories at the Valley as the Addicts battled their old rivals Crystal Palace for South London supremacy.
Free kick just on the right-hand side, chipped in by Robinson. Brown's there. He beat the defender to it, just a little bit wide. Steve Brown coming through for these kicks. Good ball inside to Newton. Just trying to turn inside the Palace fullback. Left foot gets it in. Straight into Nash's arms. Battling down the right. Here it comes, Shipley. Good save from Pedersen. Shipley's left alone. Just headed down to the right hand side. And a great save from Andy Pedersen. O'Connell battling hard to win that back. And Sella pushed off the ball. Palace once again pushing down the right where they like to come in. Dyer's the only one in the middle. Here's Dyer, left foot. Good save once again from Pedersen near post. He stripes Andy Pedersen so far. Leeburn flicks on. Charlton failed to clear at the moment, but O'Connell's there battling. One ball forward, nice ball from Kinsella, finds Robinson. It's a good first time touch, he's on his own, right foot. Just leant back slightly too much. Good volley from John Robinson though. Don't really think it was as bad as it looked. It was a late tackle. I think he was going for the ball. Barnes was the man. The referee is going to give a yellow card. That's the first real incident of the game. Here comes the cross from Robertson. There's Lee, and he's in. Jason Lee. On a lone period here at the Valley. Just gets his head inside and the ball creeps inside the post. And that's 1-0 to the Addicts. Nice cross from Robertson. There he is, he just beats, I think it's Roberts to the ball. And the ball just goes inside the post and Charlton take the lead. Andy Roberts looks like he's going to take the free kick. Right foot, curls it in. There's Dyer, and it's there, the equaliser. Once again, bit of a free header for Dyer. Palace failed to clear. Here's O'Connell. He just tries to chip. Oh, it's hit the upright. Here's Robinson, turns inside, right foot. It's gone in. Underneath Cleo Nash. And Charlton are back in the lead. 70 minutes of the game. And Charlton lead 2-1. So O'Connell does well. Just tries to chip it in over the keeper. Nash was there. Didn't quite get it right and it hit the crossbar. Robertson pulls it back and you see here, I think Nash will be disappointed. But Robertson has made it. And that's Charlton's goal. 2-1 to Charlton. They've broken the deadlock against Crystal Palace.
After their glorious defeat of Palace, Charlton came back down to earth with a bump as they played away to Port Vale on the 15th of March.
Attacking role for Port Vale at the moment. Lee Mills has joined him, so is Corden. Mills! It's there! Oh, Lee Mills, sensational goal! And what an assist there from John McCarthy. And they deserved that one, Mike, didn't they?
Oh, without a doubt.
Back to Andy Hill. And Naylor was pushed out of that one. O'Connell. Back to Kinsella, to Poole. Rufus gets caught though. Lee Mills, he's got a one-on-one, he needs to finish. He does. Lee Mills, he's done it, it's a double. A brace of goals for Lee Mills.
The final score, Port Vale 2, Charlton Athletic 0. 3 days later, Charlton were at Oldham with the Addicts, wearing the Latics away strip. The Addicts fell behind early in the second half when Stuart Barlow finished off Beresford's good work with a left-foot shot. The relegation-haunted home side failed to hang on to their lead, and a minute from time, Brendan O'Connell snatched a late equaliser as Charlton pulled off the best move of the game. So the final score from a rain-lashed Boundary Park was Oldham Athletic 1, Charlton Athletic 1. The following Saturday, Charlton's travelling fans finally had something to cheer about as the side played West Bromwich Albion.
Came the up and under from Pedersen. Leeburn didn't collect. Newton was coming in behind him. Here's Leeburn again. Plays it back to Paul. Kinsella, who's got a real shot on him if he is given a little bit of space, and he's still got the opportunity here and drives in the shot. And it's in at the second attempt from Robinson. 17 minutes gone, Charlton taking the lead. They allowed Kinsella too much room. He got the initial shot on, which was saved by Miller, but Robinson was following up to bury the ball into the net. Miller again trying to play the ball down the channel. Hunt going up, Sneakers coming in. Pesky-Solido might get past the defence. Can he get the shot in? Good save by Pedersen initially. There's still danger. Pesky-Solido to Sneakers. Great save. And eventually it goes in with a deflection from Hunt.
The Addicks got the winner 13 minutes into the second half, when Stuart Barmer's superbly struck shot was helped on its way by a hapless Alan Miller. The score at full time, West Bromwich Albion 1, Charlton Athletic 2. On Easter Monday, Charlton were enjoying the spring sunshine at St Andrews for an away match with Birmingham City.
Fine save from Bennett in goal, giving Charlton the corner. Barnes just throws, giving it away. Furlong's made the space. Birmingham coming forward. This is Tate, curls it in. Furlong's there, it's at the crossbar. Got a second go, and it's just gone over the bar. Charlton were lucky there. Ball from the Barnes throat. And it really gave the goal to break the deadlock. Newton trying to find some space. Robinson, Paul's coming up to his right. Here's Paul. It's the cross in, looking for Lieber. It's nearly an own goal.
The match ended goalless with two crucial points dropped for the Addicks. On the 5th of April, Charlton were hosting Oasis' favourite team, Man City, but the Addicks failed to produce a champagne supernova.
Yeah, can Lieber win this? 2 men on him. In fact, O'Connell wins it, but Simons comes away. Goes past 2-3 men, but stopped by Kinsella. Right foot shot from Kinsella. Great shot. Touched over the bar by Tommy Wright. Two good shots Charlton have had towards the goal. Now O'Connell, surrounded by 4 players, he manages to find Newton. Newton's got Paul behind him. He's going to try and take on Horlock, get the cross in, and he does. Great cross. Keeper's there, just touched in by Lieburn. Lieburn nipped in front of Wright. And in the 43rd minute, Cole Lieburn breaks the deadlock. We said that one of these sides was looking to get this goal advantage before half-time. Good turn by Barnes. No one in the middle though. Newton just coming across. And now Kinsella, right foot's going to go in. Just touched wide by the keeper. Rosler's the cross. 2 men in the middle at the moment. 3-4 arriving. And it comes deep. Some of it's deep. Needs to be quick to keep it in. Now Kincloudsey puts it to the far corner. Up they go. No one there. Jeff Brennan came in at the back, gets the equaliser.
The match ended 1-1, effectively wiping out any last remaining hopes of a playoff place for Charlton. With only pride left to play for, the Addicks' next match was a home fixture with Huddersfield.
Now it's Rufus. The ball comes in, Kinsella with it, plays it inside. O'Connell has a shot, oh, well saved by the keeper there, Steve Francis. What a lovely dipping volley that was, tipped just over the bar. O'Connell with the ball out on the wing, back inside to Kinsella. Well, surely that would have been more difficult to score than miss it. O'Connell comes away with the ball. This man's been a hero. Plays it wide to Robinson. There's men up for Charlton here, moving freely in the middle. Ball comes in. And what a a lovely goal that was by Sean Newton. Superbly comes into the far post. John Robinson plays a lovely ball in from the left wing, and Sean Newton with the header. Far post, leaving Steve Francis absolutely no chance at all with that one. And Charlton deservedly go 1-0 up. And the ball goes forward to Newton. Ball comes inside to Keith Jones. Oh! And the rebound there was for Carl Lieburn, who hit it straight back at the keeper. How did he miss that? Surely more difficult to hit it against the keeper than to score. Huddersfield played the ball nicely out to Lee Glover on the right wing, who's got some space. And Huddersfield score and equalise, and rightly so, and Charlton got to be surely guilty of a bit of complacency there. Luton crosses it, looking good. Oh, what an absolutely spectacular header that was from Sean Newton! Absolutely superb! Surely outside the box. Well, have you ever seen a goal like that before? Absolutely spectacular outside the box. Newton hits a ball after being cleared. Clears everybody, including the keeper, the amazing Steve Francis, and goes into the corner of the net. Well, nothing more than deserved, surely. What a superb goal that was from Sean Newton.
The final score, Charlton Athletic 2, Huddersfield Town 1. As the season entered its closing stages, the 12th of April saw the side at automatic promotion hopefuls Barnsley. The chant, "It's just like watching Brazil," certainly came true for the Tykes as a Barnsley broadside battered and bruised the visitors. Goal number 1 fell to Clint Marcel on the half-hour mark. Neil Thompson added to the Tykes tally 4 minutes later. Thompson added another 9 minutes from time, with Charlton crumbling under the relentless onslaught. A miserable afternoon for the Addicts was completed by John Hendry, finding the back of the net with 4 minutes left on the clock. The match ended Barnsley 4, Charlton Athletic 0. A week later, Charlton were able to make amends for their poor showing at Oakwell as they played at home to Portsmouth.
Free kick, put wide, led then by Balmer. Here's Newton, Balmer's still there, pressure on for Portsmouth. Back post, here's Rufus, it's there! It's at Mark Bright! Looks so much like Richard Rufus with the short hair, I do apologise. But Mark Bright on his first full start for Charlton Athletic scores his first goal and the opening goal of this afternoon's match. 10 minutes. The Portsmouth players run over to the linesman saying, was he offside? And he wasn't. Quite the start Portsmouth wanted. It's a header, they can refeed themselves here, and they are! Straight away. Paul Hall at the far end. Within a minute of that goal. Simpson's very quick, so it'll be a bit of a sprinting match if he stays with Kevin Lisby. Referee's flag stayed down, and there's Bright's second. The flag stayed down. The whole of the Portsmouth defence just stood there. And McLaughlin's gone across. I said in the first half, if they keep playing at it at one time, it's going to fail. And that time it did fail. And good thinking by Mark Bright, who just stood there, and as Andy Knight was well off his line, Mark Bright just headed it over his head in the back of his net.
John Fuller asked Mark Bright for his reflections on the game.
Mark, an interesting start to your home debut here at the Valley.
Yeah, I couldn't wish for a better start actually. A goal in the first 10 minutes, something like that, and a win, more importantly, after last week's performance, I think.
Seemed to be a different play for Charlton. Cole Lieburn not playing, so the shorter player up front, more played for the long ball over the top and ball to feet. Seemed to work quite well.
Yeah, I thought the game was scrappy. I thought the game was a bit scrappy in the first half, and the team didn't play as well as I've seen it play, the football. But there again, like we said, last week was a bad result, and the manager wanted a performance, showed a bit of character and a bit of resilience towards the end of the game. But you know, it was nice to play, nice to make the debut and to score as well, and to win. And you know, they've got some players here for the future.
The second goal seemed like eternity. It came along, it bounced, night was coming out, but you stayed cool.
Yeah, the manager told us they do the offside trap, and you know, for how many times you do it, there's always one time it lets you down. And I don't believe I was offside. I think there was a couple of us who were onside. The ball came in. I could just see the keeper coming, and I didn't know if I was going to get clattered. And I just waited and tried to get as much height on as I could. And obviously, fortunately for me and for the team, it went over and in.
John also asked coach Les Reed for an overview of Charlton's campaign.
Talking about really the season, I think things really went wrong early on, wasn't it? 7 games away from home before we picked any points off, and that didn't quite get us off to the best of starts.
Yeah, I think the beginning of the season, our away run was a bit unfortunate, because I think we deserved to win some of those games. And early in the season, people probably remember games like Wolves away and Ipswich and Manchester City, where we played well but didn't get the points and probably should have got the points. And then as the season went on, we didn't play very well away from home, and I think what happens is you get into a mental state where you're beginning to think that away from home you're going to struggle, and it's very difficult to get out of it. And then when you get injuries and so on and so forth, it's very difficult to put a consistent team together, and so therefore you're playing consistently. And we knew we were better than our position was early in the season, and recently we've put a few results together and we've moved up the table a bit. We had a bit of a hiccup last week, but if we'd have won that game last week or even got a draw and won today, we'd have been in probably a much more realistic position for the team that we've got together. And really what we're interested in is making sure that we finish as high as we can to give us a platform to launch a real onslaught onto promotion for next year.
On the 25th of April, Charlton were at Soar-Away Division 1 champions Bolton Wanderers in front of the Sky Sports cameras.
Kinsella making his way, right foot shot, and it's there. And Charlton have taken the lead. And that's Kinsella's 6th goal of the season. And most of them have been like that. It's a great right foot strike from Kinsella. Scored quite a few goals for Charlton like that this season. Tees himself up, right foot, keeper quite away the edge of the 6-yard box. He just dipped over the top of him. He just got a hand to it. Free kick, and it comes, not cleared very well. Right foot. I think that's Thompson who scored that. I think it took a bit of a deflection, but Bolton are back in, and that's pleased the crowd. Not quite clear for Charlton. Right foot, yes. Bad deflection for the keeper. Taggart. And Bolton have taken the lead. Sloppy goal for Charlton. The central defenders come forward. An easy tap in there. Sellers came round, just caught him, and the referee's given a penalty. John Robertson can't believe that. I felt as though he could have gone past Robinson. He pushed the ball too far. Just have a look at the replay. He's pushed in. He's just going round Robinson. Here comes the tackle, and well, could he have got past the leg? Would he have not caught the ball? Anyway, it's the penalty. McGinley to take. Sends the keeper the wrong way. This is becoming a bit of a party for Bolton's last home game. Bolton once again on the attack. It's just been broken down. It's a good tackle. Ball's come across. McGinley. McGinley scores his 2nd. Bolton's 4th.
The match ended 4-1 to Bolton, perhaps a fitting result for the last ever match at Burnden Park. On May the 1st, Election Day, Charlton were hoping for a late surge of their own as they travelled to Bradford. Sadly, the Addicks were unable to pull off a landslide victory. Final score, Bradford 1, Charlton Athletic 0. The last match of the season for Charlton was at home to Sheffield United on Sunday the 4th of May.
Plays it back out to Brown. The cross comes in on the far side. They could come to Robinson, who does well, crosses it back in. And the shot from Newton, who has to cross it again. No Charlton player around the penalty box. Well, that was one of the best opportunities of the game there for Charlton. And the shot, nearly an opportunity, but what a break opportunity for Sheffield United. 2-on-2 here with Nielsen, plays the ball through, and Peterson comes and collects. Opportunity for Sheffield United. Johnny must score now. What a tackle! Rufus, what a block on the line. Superbly done from Rufus. What a cool head that was. How did Sheffield United not score there?
The match ended in a 0-0 draw to leave Charlton's final position in the table 15th with 59 points. As ever, this year we're once again running our Charlton Athletic Goal of the Season competition. All you have to do to enter is pick your favourite 3 goals from the following mouth-watering montage of memorable match moments.
Good shot, great goal, great goal! Number 3, Jamie Stewart.
O'Connell playing it forward towards Newton. Newton may have beaten Impey. Can he get it across? He can. Allen! Bradley Allen has stunned Queen's Park Rangers.
Great freeze, there's great shot, great goal! Instant!
perfect strike.
To make the choice easier, we've trimmed the selection down to a short list of 6. Write down your choice of top 3 goals in order of preference and send them on a postcard to Goals Competition, care of Steve Dixon, The Valley, Floyd Road, Charlton, London SE7 8BL. The closing date for entries is January the 31st, 1998. If your selection matches that of Addicks boss Alan Kirbishley, you'll win a fantastic VIP day out of the Valley, with a chance to present a trophy to the scorer of the winning goal. Last year's winning goal was against Huddersfield. What about this from Sean Newton?
Should keep that in, and he does. Good cross. This time Collins didn't get to him. It's a great shot, great goal! Number 7, Sean Newton. What a great goal on 31 minutes. Left foot volley. This time Robinson got down the line and beat Collins. Crossed in, first time volley.
Whilst the 96-97 campaign may have been something of a damp squib for the Addicks, who knows, maybe next season will turn out to be Charlton's year. With record signing Clive Mendonca joining the side, there's every chance that there are better times just around the corner. Indeed, the Addicks' blend of youth and experience may ultimately prove as effective as the big spending tactics of teams such as Wolves and Birmingham. For as the ancient Chinese proverb says, there are many paths to the top of the mountain, but the view is always the same. Until next season, farewell from all of us on the programme.